Hi everyone, welcome to Link's workout. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the last two videos that have been posted. Now today we'll be working on the abdominals with the stability ball, or you can just use your own weight. Now this is workout day 3. So let's get started.
So first we will be stretching. Now you want to put your elbows onto the mat and bring up your left leg. Then you want to lift up and stretch your back all the way back. It's most important to stretch because if you're going through your workout without stretching, you can easily injure yourself. So here are just a couple examples of what I do to stretch before my workouts. Now we'll be landing in a plank and coming up and bringing our arm all the way up in the air, and hold that for about 3 seconds, and do the same on the right arm. Then just rock back and forth in a plank for about 5 seconds and come back down and stretch that back out. Now these little workouts here are really focusing on the abdominals. What you want to do is get on your knees, lift your legs up in the air, and bring your hips inward. Now we're going to be stretching our arms a little, bringing our elbows back and stretching them. Now let's get started. Next we will be doing 15 stability leans. And now with this you want to get onto your knees, place your toes flat onto the mat, and push the ball forward with both hands and bring your hips towards the mat. Now what you don't want to do is lie completely on the mat. You want to have about 3 inches above the ground once you are bringing the ball forward. So we're going to be doing 15 of these, and you should be feeling this in your abdominals. It should be hurting you a little and you might be out of breath, but just keep going. We're only going to do 15. And if you really want to get advanced, you can lift up your legs as you go down, and this will also just contract only the abdominals. Next, I'll be showing you how to do the same without a stability ball if you do not have one. This workout is a little bit more easier, but I suggest that if you do this without the stability ball, to use some knee pads so that way you do not injure your knees. In my case, I don't have any, so I'm just showing you a quick preview of how you would do it without the stability ball. This next workout we'll be doing leg lifts, a total of 15. You want to get your back nice and flat onto the mat. Place your hands on the mat and put the ball in between your calves and your feet. And you want to do this for about 15 times. You're definitely going to feel this in your abdominals. It's going to be kind of hard at first, especially if you're a beginner and you're not used to doing leg lifts. With the stability ball, you have more control over. So it takes a lot more muscles than doing it without the stability ball. Now this is a really good workout, especially if you lift those hips up really high. You're going to lift those legs up so you can really feel it in your abdominals. And now I'm going to show you how you can do this without the ball. All you have to do is just raise your legs up and down, up and down. And if you really want to be advanced, you can slightly lift up your head looking down toward your feet, and you will definitely feel that in your stomach muscles. What really helps you the most is the more you lift your legs, the more it will definitely define that V-line cut you want to get. And our next workout will be on the stability ball. And you'll be bringing your legs in and out. And you're going to be basically sitting in a plank with your hands on the mat, your feet on top of the ball, and basically your whole control is over your feet, because your feet wants to bring the ball in and out, and you should definitely feel this in your legs. Now your legs are really going to burn during this workout just because you are using most of your legs to bring in the ball in and back out. Next, we will be doing mountain climbers, a total of 15. Now for this, you also want to sit in a plank, and you want to have your arms straight onto the mat and lift your legs forward. You want to bring that knee inward into your abdominals, and basically bring your knee up as high as you can, basically right underneath those abdominals. The more in you bring your knee, the more that you definitely will feel the burn. Now mountain climbers are really great because they work out the legs and also the arms. The same with the plank, which you will be doing for 17 seconds. Planks have always been hard for me, but I've learned to kind of control myself and not think about how many seconds you're doing it. So you just want to be on your elbows, and you can also be on your palms. But in this case, I'm on my elbows, and you want to be about 4 to 5 inches above the ground. You want to keep your butt as low as you can. Don't cheat it and bring your butt upward. You always want your butt to be down and your shoulders as well. Next, we will be doing butt dips, and we will be doing 20 of them. You want to place your back onto the stability ball and slightly bring your hips onto the ground and back up. Now, as you get on to your third one, you want to not even touch your butt onto the mat. You just want to bring it down and come back up. Bring it down and bring those hips up as far as you can, and squeeze those abdominals when you get back up. So you're going to come up and squeeze, come down. Come up and squeeze those abdominals and come down. Now when you're coming down, you want to have most of your control in your abdominals and in your legs. Don't let your back do the work. Now we'll be doing 15 of these. You should really be feeling this in your thighs and your abdominals. Next, we will be doing knee lifts. Knee lifts are very awesome because the more inward that you bring your knees, the more it works out the abdominal part. Now, at first, it is very difficult to maintain more than 10 because you do seem to get out of breath. What you can do is, if you see my hands, they are slightly underneath my bottom. If you bring them in more, it will definitely help you with the balance of your legs. And that's a good way to start out, especially if you have not used to doing leg lifts or knee lifts. Next, I'll be showing you some stretching on the stability ball. It's really good to place your back onto the stability ball. Place your hands all the way back as far as you can and come back up and crunch those abdominals. Go back, bring your hands all the way behind your head and come up and crunch those abdominals. Now you want to do this for about 5 times. Make sure you're breathing in and breathing out. This will really stretch out your back, and it's a really good exercise for your abdominals as well. Next, we will be doing forward stretching with the ball. You just want to place the ball in between your hands and lean forward. You don't want to bend your knees. You want to keep them as straight as possible. And you want to do also about 5 of these as well. When you stretch forward and come back up, you'll kind of feel this in your abdominals as well. Like I said, this whole video is mostly on your abdominals and legs. Next, we will be doing ab crunches. Now, ab crunches are the best because you are stretching those abdominal muscles and you're bringing your head slightly up. When you're bringing your head slightly up, you want to place your head back onto the mat. You do not want to strain your neck and keep it up or elevated the whole time. You want to place your head back onto the mat and come back up. Place it on the mat and come back down, place it on the mat and come back up. So you definitely don't want to keep your neck up or elevated the whole time because you will strain your neck this way. Next, I will be showing you ab crunches without the stability ball. All you have to do is do the same thing, but just bring your hands pointed above and look up at the ceiling. You're going to point up and pretending like you're reaching for the ceiling. And like I said, make sure your neck or head is not elevated at all times. You want to place your head back onto the floor and back up. Back onto the floor and back up. And now this will prevent any neck sores or things like that in your back. Next workout is the hamstring curl. We will be doing 21 in total. All you want to do is place your legs onto the stability ball and bring your feet inward and out. Inward and out. And when you're bringing your legs inward, you want to bring those hips up as far as you can. This will be working out your legs, your butt, and also your lower abdominals. It is pretty tiring, but it is a very good workout in toning those muscles. Don't give up, girls. Come on, I really want to see you sweating. I really want to hear that you guys have results to show me, so let's work hard here. You don't want to give up. Now I'm going to show you how to do the same without the stability ball. This has the same amount of energy. Some people say workouts without the stability ball are pretty easy, but when I do this part, you really want to bring your butt as far up as you can. And like I said before, the more you bring your hips up, the more you will feel it in those abdominals. So you're basically doing the same thing as a stability ball, except you are bringing your feet and your legs higher and more inward towards your chest. So this really requires a lot of energy and a lot of lower abdominal work. Next, we will be doing stability bridges. All you'll be doing is placing your legs onto the ball, and you really want to hold it just for a couple seconds until you find your balance, because this is pretty difficult. So you want to bring your hips up and slightly bring your hips down without touching the mat. So the whole time you want to be basically floating on the stability ball. You do not want to put your butt on the mat. When I'm bringing it forward and I'm bringing it inward, I am not placing my butt on the mat at all. Now your workout is almost complete. Next, what you would do is be playing the video 2 more times. If that is too difficult, you can only play it 1 more time.